Mama, can I just say, if you're feeling worn down right now, you are so not alone. Homeschooling is a blessing, absolutely. But let's be honest, it's also draining, lonely at times, and just nonstop. I've stood in my kitchen with tears in my eyes asking, Lord, how do I keep going? There were days I felt like I was doing all the right things, but running on empty. In this video, I want to share 5 ways I've learned to guard my heart from burnout and stay anchored in joy, because your peace matters just as much as your planner. Let's walk through it together. Burnout doesn't crash in all at once, it trickles in. It starts as a low grade resentment. You snap more easily, you sigh a lot, you cry in the pantry, and then wipe your face before the next lesson. You feel numb where you used to feel joy. That's your cue to pause. Ask yourself, where am I running on empty? Sometimes it's physical. You're exhausted, underslept, and dehydrated. Sometimes it's spiritual. You haven't sat still with the Lord in days, and his voice feels far away. For me, the red flag is when everything starts to feel heavy, even the good things. That's when I know I need to step back and refocus. Rest isn't scrolling your phone in the bathroom while hiding from the noise. That's survival, and trust me, I've done it. But God's rest looks different. It's still, it's nourishing, it's enough. Now, I intentionally build in small anchors of true rest. A quiet morning with my Bible and coffee before the kids wake up, maybe a 10-minute walk in the fresh air just to breathe, praying while I fold laundry instead of reaching for a podcast or a reel. These aren't long or complicated, but they remind me I'm not alone. They ground me. They make me more available to serve with a full heart, not just a checked off list. So make sure to anchor your days in rest, not escape. I used to think I'd feel motivated if I finally got everything just right. But what I've learned is motivation doesn't come from chasing perfection, it comes from releasing it. Some days, my win is just showing up with love. Maybe we read one chapter. Maybe the house stayed semi clean. Maybe we ate breakfast for dinner again. And you know what? That's enough. God never asked us to be flawless, He asked us to be faithful. So let go of perfection and embrace enough. Whew, this one's a big one. Mama, comparison is a liar. You might be following women online who seem to be doing it all effortlessly, but you don't see their full story. You see a filtered moment, not the prayer closet, not the meltdowns. There have been seasons I've had to unfollow even people I admire because their pace was pulling me into pressure. God didn't call you to their story, He called you to yours. You're not behind. You're exactly where the Lord has placed you, and that's holy ground. So stop comparing your pace. When the burnout creeps in, I go back to the beginning. Why did we choose this life? Not because it was easy, but because it was eternal. We wanted our days to be filled with connection, with discipline, with truth and grace and laughter. When I remember that, the weight lifts, not because everything suddenly becomes easy, but because I remember it matters. This work, it's kingdom's work. So reconnect with your why. Friend, this calling is worthy, but so are you. Burnout doesn't mean you failed. It just means you've been pouring out and need to be poured back into. Let grace meet you there. You have permission to reset, to do less, to rest in Christ. And if you're looking for a gentle, grace-filled way to plan your days and build rhythm that breathe peace into your home, that's exactly why I created the Home Management and Homeschool Planner. It's not about doing more. It's about doing what matters on purpose and with peace. You'll find the link in the description. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one rhythm you want to protect this week? Or what's one lie about burnout you're ready to lay down at the Lord's feet? Leave a comment below. I'll be reading every single one and praying over them. Check out this next video for more practical tips and encouragement.